What happened?
I'm not really
Were you
sure.
pushing buttons or did it just kill it?
It just kind of. All right, here we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Right. We'll see who comes back in. We weren't done, so if people want to come back and let us wrap up, then they will. If not, then they won't. I mean, because I wasn't going to use my entire stream to talk about what happened last night, but you can put this link back up in the side chat and give anybody a chance to come back up that wants the chance. I'm gonna have to mute this real quick. We'll give people a chance to come back in here. I guess we'll have 2 stream links for this week.
We have 2.
We'll have 3 actually, considering what happened earlier.
Oh, I already got rid of that one.
I mean, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. We'll see who comes back. Who cares to hear about the rest of our reaction of the week?
It's Tara's fault.
Steve Billings, Leo, Chris, if you want to come back up, if you want to finish the discussion, we can pin the link and we can finish the discussion. We'll give that a minute and see how that goes. I was like, what happened?
What the
hell? I saw somebody in the side chat say Google Hangouts rage quit.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Thank you guys. Hey, listen, Dateline and Leo, thank you for coming up. If you don't come back, thank you for at least coming up here. I don't know that I believe everything that you were saying, but thank you, I guess. But what's up, Voodoo? Speaking of Voodoo, there's been some weird stuff going on with Bogart and G and them over there. I don't know about that business, but I would take an interview with Bogart, or I would allow Bogart and G to come up here on my panel together, and we can talk about it. Because she was saying, "Welcome back, Chris." She was saying, "Welcome back, Steve." She was saying some stuff about her brother getting bullied, but we'll get back to that since.
You know what?
Chris is back. So, we
got to stream on a more regular basis because I don't know what happens. My stuff gets all mixed up. Either I'm getting rusty or whatever.
Yeah, you're on an off night, sir.
It's not nighttime.
I don't know why it kicked us. That was weird. It was just like automatically across the board. The stream ended.
Said
if you're not paying for the Google Meets,
it
cuts you off at an hour and you have to start a new one.
No, but that's what I don't understand. Unless I was logged on the wrong one, I do have a premium account.
Oh, okay. So that is weird.
Because see, right now I'm on a different one. I think this is my premium. This is the one that I have, and I think I was on the wrong one.
Okay. Well, before everybody else joins, I just have a couple more things to say about the original topic. The Kimberly Star.
Oh, I was going to say, you remember what the original topic was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's my views on that. Here's why I'm thinking it was absolutely a diversionary tactic. Maybe she will come up with these receipts. I'm not believing there are receipts for a couple of reasons. One, if Kimberly was helping Lisa pay her bills, at this point in time, Lisa and Tara were as close could be.
Yes.
There, in my mind, would have been absolutely no reason for her to want to hide that from Tara. There would have been no reason to say, pay my bills under the table so Tara doesn't know. I cannot see Lisa doing that. Lisa is not that type of person.
No, she usually bragged on what people were doing to me, like, oh my God.
Yeah, and second, if it was happening, you can say a lot of things about Lisa, but she is not dumb enough to say, hey, go get a money order, an envelope, and a stamp, and put a money order in an envelope and mail it to me so I can wait 5 to 7 days for the money order to get here, and then try to figure out a way to cash the money order so I can pay this.
Let me tell you,
Lisa is more intelligent than that. She might have said,
smart enough. She is smart enough to hustle you. She is. She'll brag about that. But you make a very good point. She is
Yeah,
not.
she
She's
would have
an
said,
instant
"Send me."
gratification person. She's an instant gratification. She wants Steve to get that Uber now. She wants you to help her right now. So there's no way that she would be like, "Oh, let me wait 5 days because I don't want Tara to know." She'd be like, "Oh my God,
Exactly.
girl, Tara's sending, Kimberly's sending me X, Y, and Z." Yeah, she would. And I needed, oh my God, just like when Norm was giving her the money. She didn't hide that from me.
Yeah, and if she was getting it mailed, she would have said, "Well, just put $100 bills in an envelope." Don't, she wouldn't have been down for the money order thing. I'm not buying that story. I'm thinking the three $900 payments or so. It could look like, in Kimberly's own words, Lisa got more than silent.
Yeah, so
That's where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah.
Maybe she will come up with receipts, and I'll eat my words. But right now, I am going with the assumption that was a diversionary tactic to fade the heat.
We're not going on we're showing Steve Billings and we're showing Chris, and they're going to tell us if it's genuine. Nope. We all see, so I can see if there's overlays on the fucking messages or you're still lying.
But I don't
That's
understand.
my point of view on that.
But why?
Maybe she will come up with some kind of receipt. Right now, I'm not holding my breath waiting for a receipt.
But why
I think if there was a receipt, I'd have already seen it.
Why did Kimberly just pop up all of a sudden?
Because they've talked shit, and so they all want to go fetch her and talk shit about Lisa to deflect.
Is that why, Chris?
I mean, that's my opinion.
No. Like I said, it's been a couple months, 2-3 months, easy. She's been talking about it, and I said, well, you can't do any of that unless you have fucking proof. And she thought about it, and like I said, and I stand by it. I was told she has proof.
And listen, I said you can't tell me that Jody's calling your husband without fucking proof, and look at the proof she gave me.
Mm-hmm.
So the proof she gave me was a lie on you and Jody, true or false?
Yeah, true.
So she's a liar, true. And you know she's a liar. She lied on you.
Yeah, she admitted that in our stream last night that she lied about the shit she said about us.
Lydia says Kimberly always has proof. We just never see it.
But what I would like to say is, as far as my energy and stuff, you guys, you're never going to see me go up on a panel and scream. On my panel, yeah, I might have different energy, right? But when I come up here or wherever I go, I'm going to even if I don't like you, I'm still going to respect you. I'm not going to call you names and scream.
Hey, do you feel that I've been more respectful to you here on my own panel?
You have, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate
than I was to you on your panel.
Yeah.
When I came up on your panel, I was screaming and ranting and raving, right?
You were getting a little loud. I don't know if it was all that. But
we could say it, yeah.
But no, I respect that. But like I said, I'm never going to go on anybody's panel and scream and yell and do nothing like that. And I guess the second thing I wanted to say is do I talk shit about people? Absolutely. But just remember, right, that there's a lot of people out there that are talking shit about me. Like, what do you guys want me to do? You want me to sit back and not say a
I
word?
think if you want to talk shit back, you should absolutely do it and give the people what they want. I'm just asking you that when you do it, you don't do it with lies. That's all.
Right. And I try not to lie. I don't lie. I mean, I just don't.
So you saying that I didn't publicly apologize?
I honestly, I didn't hear it. I Tara, like I said, you definitely did privately. 100%.
And just like this is another thing, Chris. Why do you always say that Dateline makes videos lying about you? First of all, Dateline. First of all, Dateline doesn't talk in her videos, so she can't be lying about you. Now, if what she's saying is what she's showing about you doesn't show you in a good light, that's not her. It doesn't mean she's lying on you.
Right. I know that. I've seen her in chats and stuff say I'm a scammer, I use women and all this and that, and I stick to my guns. And where's the proof on that? Like,
well, let me ask you a real quick question. Yeah. You've said that she manipulates and clips her videos.
Right.
You said that.
Yeah, no, that was so what I meant by that, Tara, and I don't know if I said anything on Twitter. I think I might have, but I was saying how easy it is to show somebody a certain way. So what my clip was is Dateline laughing because
even before that, you've said she clips and manipulates her videos. Twitter.
Well, she's going to put in there what she wants to put in there, right? I mean, obviously.
Well, she can take a portion of a stream and cut it out and play it, but
and that's what I mean.
You're right. She can put the clip that she wants to put in. You're right, but she can't put words in your mouth for you.
Right, exactly.
Correct.
And that's all she does. And when she splices it, like this little video that she did with G that got totally deflected. We were going to play it up with things that was going on. She's not putting words in anybody's mouth. She's just playing what this chat said, and then she's playing what this chat said, and showing how the energy changed or the story wasn't the same. I mean, you can call it what you want and say what.
Right. As far as the clips, you're 100% right. But
you'll have to go and pick a video of hers and go on your stream and say, look, where she manipulated it to make it look like this way, but here's the truth. You've never done that. You've just bashed her, called her names and called her a liar. You've never went up and showed where she's lying and she posted this, but this is what really happened. You don't do anything to counteract. You just call her names and say her videos are trash and she's a liar.
And she does the same thing to me, and she is lying. She's calling me a scammer. She's called me a scammer many of times, so I would like the proof for that. And
well, she's saying because your brother told her that. She just came up here. She didn't offer proof. She's saying that's what said it.
And all of a sudden, everybody wants to believe Silent on that point, on that topic.
Not me. Not me.
Right. But I'm saying a lot of other people are like, oh, shit, Silent said that. But then they don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth otherwise. I just think it's funny. That's all.
Well, listen, let me explain that. Okay, so for Leo and Dateline, they were actually Silent's friend. So when Silent's chat was dead as fuck and nobody was hanging out with Silent, right? Me and the boys would go over and give some pity views if nobody else was streaming. But other than that, Silent had like 3 people in his chat, and he had Leo and he had Dateline. Okay. They were his friends. So for me to say, I see him for who he is and I don't believe him, that's not the same as Dateline and Leo explaining why they did believe him, because they were his friends. They were his ride or dies. They were the ones giving him money when he was saying, you want to feed him, until he ditched them to run and hang out with you and Jody and Kimberly, where he see that you tell him Jody gives you money and he see that says Kimberly gives money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you. And there's a lot more to it than that. Like the me and Leo thing. Me and Leo were talking, we were friends, and Scott added me on Twitter, and that was the end of it. She was pissed because Scott added me on Twitter. I added him back, and that was the end of it. She was pissed. And then
I get that, but I'm just saying that's why they had their opinion, and that's why they personally believed the lies he was telling them, because those two were invested in friendship. Brock come up here and told you she didn't fall for it day A. I'm telling you, I am for it day A, and Barbie Girl fell for it about a month and then came to Brock and said, how do I get out of Silent constantly asking me for money?
Right. So why are they continuously doing it? Why are they still doing it till this day, running with it?
Running with what?
That I'm a scammer.
No, they're not. They came up here and told you why. They came up here and told you why, because it was on PlayStation, all these different things. That's between you. I don't know.
Right. I see him on a lot of panels.
I wasn't involved in that stuff. I don't know.
I see him on a lot of panels talking shit, and it's fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but.
Welcome back to Dateline. There you go. She can answer for herself.
Yeah, and again, gaming system, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever it was, that's what he was telling us that you were doing. Okay. Right. Besides that, he really liked this girl, and he told that this is the other thing that pissed me off, because he was my friend. Right. He said that you went behind his back and was talking to this girl that he really liked. And when he found out about it, and we're talking, he said you were jacking off to the girl online and everything. And then he said that when he found out about it, you told him, well, I was just doing that to prove to you that she wasn't real.
Right.
And I told him Silent, he wouldn't have to jack his dick off to fucking prove that.
Yeah, that never happened. But but now if you would have came to me, I would have gave you the explanation of that. There's a
But
whole
why would I come to you when he's telling me all of these fucked up things that you're doing? Why would I come to you? He did tell me. He was like, hey, my brother wants to talk to you because that was when I stopped being quiet. Because I can show the hangout. I still have one where he was trying to get me to have Leo stop talking about
she showed me that stuff today.
I guess Leo was making comments.
We can't put it up.
Yeah,
Right.
and it was a comment, I guess, that Leah was making about not saying scamming, saying that you were using women online. And
Right.
Silent came into a hangout and was like, hey, this is going to affect my personal life. He's going to kick me out. Like every time Leo would say anything, he was like, you need to get her to be quiet because he's going to kick me out and blah, blah, blah.
So let me ask you, so what's the issue with that?
What's the issue with what?
Because here, I can answer that. The issue is he played on a female's emotions, making them think that he was helpless. It's kind of like, I'm not going to say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that was here back then knows, but it's kind of like a certain person I was involved with back when Lisa had her other channel. Me and Brock were, our shoulders were wet with tears. Why? They needed. And to say why? Well, because we're compassionate people and we're giving people and we have it. And you tell us that you're in need and the heart of us wants to give. So the answer is because we're compassionate people that want to help other people in need that come to us and tell us all these reasons they need help. Just like I was put in that position and gave the money I gave, and Brock was put in the position and she gave the money she gave. We gave that money because we believed the need that was being sold to us was real.
Right, and I get that. And as far as the Yaya Dateline, it's completely different story. I don't know if you remember Dateline. Do you remember who was the troll that used to go in? Layla. Do you remember Layla?
Yeah.
So Silent was talking to her in the back. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. I thought she was a troll. Maybe she was not. I could be wrong. I was actually talking to Yaya first. Jamie was talking to Layla. I don't know if that was
who, Rosebud?
I don't even know.
That's who he's talking about.
Okay, so
but Chris, he would always tell us because he was kind of disconnected from our group for a while, and it was because he was going in the back room and watching movies with Yaya, and it was when you were over with Jody. So, and I'm just telling you, Chris, that's what he told us, and he was really upset about it. So why the fuck would he lie about it?
Well, and here's the truth. I mean, I was talking to Yaya first, and then the second night. Silent, everybody knows his name, so it's not a big deal, came to me and showed me a message from Yaya. So at that point in time, I said, okay, she's talking to me and she's talking to you. So at that point, yes, I said, okay, well, let's play a little game. And I had to wait for proof that I could say, okay, Silent, she's talking to you and she's talking to me. Here's the proof. I absolutely did.
So y'all communicated then. So for you say y'all don't communicate, but when it came down to some bitch on the internet, y'all communicate then. So that's going to make me think that when it comes to bitches and what y'all are dealing with those bitches on the internet, y'all are communicating since you went out of your way to prove to your brother he was dealing with a hoe and a half.
Well, and this girl was giving him money and sent him a GoPro. So it was another money deal. So it's the same thing.
Right. And I think a lot of people forget, right? I leave the house at like 7:30 in the morning. I don't get home till about 6. So I can't keep track of what Silent does. I don't care. But for that purpose, yeah, I was going to be like, he came out and showed me a message and I was like, okay, this woman's trying to play us both. Okay, I got you. And it lasted it took me, I don't know what it was, a couple weeks maybe. And that was it. Nothing more. There was nothing more to it. If he told you he was upset about it, then that was 100% a lie.
Well, see, here's the conclusion that he obviously plays his own family against his YouTube friends. And then you did a live stream last night and let him and fucking lying ass Kimberly Starr sit up there like they was telling the truth. And you also lied on me. So that's my problem. And if listen, I'm going to ask you something right now. I'm going to ask you a question. Here's a challenge, Chris. Do you think that your brother is scammy to women on the internet?
If he's taken money from women and not using it for the purpose that they're giving it to him, absolutely he's scamming.
Then
Okay.
you starve him on a
Right.
weekly basis.
Or if he says that his brother won't give him no food and let him eat, so people send him money for food, that's scamming too, right?
He said that he was not allowed to eat the food in the house and that he didn't eat for 2 fucking days.
And I
Right.
saw those messages with my own 2 eyes today.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's a grown ass man. I'm not going to go buy him food.
And you
Now,
shouldn't.
if he's starving, will I
Chris,
give him
we
something?
used to encourage
Absolutely.
him that he needs to help you, okay? But here's the problem. Then you guys come around and you're condoning his behavior of taking the money while we were in the background telling him not to do that, encouraging him to do the right thing. He came to us on a call one day about Barbie, and he was like, hey, because, you know, Barbie does play little trolling games. She, I guess, went to him and said, Silent, use me. And it was after the whole Dr. Fish thing and all that came out.
Mhm.
And he came on a call with me and Leo, and he's like, hey, what should I do? Barbie's telling me to use her. And we were like, don't fucking do it, because number one, it's wrong. And number two, it's going to come out eventually, because that's
Right,
what
of
he's so
course.
paranoid about, you
Of
know?
course.
So if he doesn't want to be labeled as a scammer, then he shouldn't do the behavior. It's
I agree.
simple.
I agree 100%. And I mean, you're a smart girl. Do you think, I mean, I've had a chat with him and said, yo, get the fuck off YouTube and go do something. Of course I have. And if he chooses not to do that, that's on him. I do for me. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
And if that makes me an asshole, I'm an asshole. But I have kids. I have my own shit I got to pay for. I got my own bills. I mean,
and that's fine. And
you know
you're
what I mean?
right. But the
Right.
way that it's been handled on YouTube, it's not helped the situation at all. I mean, I don't know how you can't see that by going around and saying he's not this, but you know that he is. And you guys are making streams about it when we're trying to bring it out so he'll stop. You guys were coming against it saying, no, he's not. And so it's going to continue.
Right, Dateline. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I'm not in them calls. I don't know what he said to you or said to Leo.
You
or
did
said,
know. You did know about Kim. You did know.
I never.
And after that came out, you did know about the other people.
On my
Yeah, because
mother's.
she put up real quick, because she put up a video where you and Jody and Silent and all of y'all are up on panel talking about getting Kimberly up there. Y'all are making little comments about Kimberly being his mama.
Mhm.
Now, she put that video up. So for you to now say that you know, that makes that comment look suspicious, and we can re-upload that video if you would like.
Right, or I can. I mean, I can just tell you the exact truth. I told Jody. Now, did I know before y'all? Yeah, definitely. I told Jody something's up with Silent. Like, he's being weird. I haven't seen him. Like, something's going on. And she's like, what do you think it is? I'm like, I don't know. And it was, a couple months. And then, and then it came out. Silent talked to me about it. And then, yes, so obviously I knew before y'all. Of course I did. But
And then
I
y'all
was
made
in
jokes about
I was in
getting his sugar mama under there, and
yeah, I did
and
make
what she was
jokes about
going to
it.
give.
I did make jokes
y'all
about
made
it, right.
jokes about it. We
But
put the
when it was-
video up, so
But when it was
you knew, and you made jokes about it.
right, but like when Silent came to us the same time Kim's husband came to us. That's exactly when we found out about it. I'm like, who in the fuck is this dude? Who is this
That's
guy?
not exactly true, because the video Dateline put up was before that happened, and y'all were making jokes about getting his sugar mama over there on your panel.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, because I think that was after.
We can refresh it if we need to. That is what happened.
If you would, because I honestly don't know. Because honest to God, that's the first time I ever heard about it. Was Silent and Carl both came to me the same day. That's Kimberly's husband. And I was like, what in the fuck? I knew something was going on. I wouldn't lie about it. I would tell you if I knew. I never condone anybody scamming anybody. That's just not. But
there was also comments that you and Marilyn Mike said, laughing about it, saying, well, we take money from a bitch too.
Yeah, that's just joke. Yeah, but that's just joke. That's just being stupid.
But Chris, do you understand that is condoning it?
Joke, don't you think, for someone who doesn't know? That's a coinky dink.
No, Tara, that's well after. That's way after when me and Mike did that. I can look
No.
back at the Twitter and tell you, yeah, it was
It
way
was
after
in that
that.
stream when you guys were streaming about it.
I don't know what stream you're talking about, but I can tell you the date that Carl messaged us on Twitter. And before then, I knew nothing about it. I'll put that on my mother's grave. Knew not a thing about it. I knew something was up. I didn't know who, what. I didn't know anything. But all I know is I wasn't seeing Silent.
Well, I don't know when they first started messaging. I'd have to see the dates and compare it.
Yeah,
to
and I
the
can give you the
dates.
date
Okay,
that Carl
yeah.
first messaged us.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We watched it as it went down. Jake saw it too. On 7/14 of 2021 is when it came out about Jake, and you guys were saying, "Oh, we need to go, talk to Kim, you and Chris. I mean, you and Silent." So you guys went over onto Bad Core's panel to talk to Kim to be the shoulder for her to cry on, and then the very next day you had a stream where Kim was on it talking about Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. So I don't understand.
So you guys sought her out after the whole thing happened with Jake. I mean, that's
I
when
didn't saw her out. Maybe Silent did.
you were with him on the fucking
Listen, we
panel.
could go in circles all day. I think we've made our point, Dateline. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I get
like
it.
we've made our point. Like, certain events happened, and then
Mhm.
certain actions happened, and maybe they were coinkydinks, and we've got it all wrong, or maybe it's just like what we see.
Right. And like I said, I mean, I'd like to see the dates. I know for a fact. Did I joke about it? 100%. But it was well after it was already out there.
Dateline already put the one video up on her channel where y'all were, before all of it came out, where y'all were over there calling Kimberly Silent sugar mama and saying, "Get your sugar mama over here."
Yeah, that was already out at that time. Obviously.
It wasn't out here because it
No.
was in December. That was
No.
it was sometime before Christmas because you guys had like all the Christmas stuff, decorations on the panel.
Yeah, and see, I mean, I don't know when it came out on YouTube. I can just tell you when
You
the
admit that
message
you
from
can't
Carl.
remember things because you work 10 hours a day, so probably don't argue with people who have receipts.
Tara, I have the message. I mean, that's how I can. I don't know the exact date it came out.
You might
But I
have a message that triggers a memory, but we have a stream that triggers you talking about bringing your sugar mama over before it was outed to the community.
Right, and I did.
We knew because Kimberly was in the back crying to us.
Right, but what I'm
like
saying
Lisa
is,
said
It
on her
came out
stream,
in April.
we
on
didn't
the
say
feed.
anything for a long time.
right, but what I'm saying is, I admitted that I knew about it before anybody on YouTube knew about, or apparently anyway, I knew about it. I don't know exactly when it came out on YouTube, but I definitely knew about it before then. But I didn't know. Y'all are saying I knew about it the whole time. Definitely not. 100%.
No, that's not what I said. I said that there was a stream you did before it came out where you admitted and y'all were calling for Silent to bring his sugar mom over. I didn't say Chris knew about it the whole time. That's not what I said.
Sorry,
that's how
not
you
you.
twist it.
Not you. It was others.
Now, I'm saying that there was a stream before it came out where
Right.
you and them were talking to Silent and saying, bring your sugar mom over here.
Yeah,
And we knew the truth. When we were watching the stream, we were all in the back like, oh, look at them making jokes about playing Kimberly.
Right. Yeah,
Right,
I
and
showed Tara like in December when you guys
that's-
did it.
Yeah.
That's
And then
probably true.
we
Yeah.
didn't put the video out until like April. And that's when it was all
Exactly.
coming out.
Right.
When it all started coming out, I went to Dayline and said, okay, now it's time to make a video. And she did, and she put the proof up on her old channel, and we all saw all that,
Right.
But we knew Lisa lies. Lisa's a liar. That's why we're not friends anymore. So I get it. You don't know if Lisa's lying or if she's telling the truth. I get that. But in this particular case, she's telling you guys the truth.
Right.
And Lisa's
I mean,
not the one
Yeah.
saying,
If the receipts don't come
show
out,
it. She's begging for the receipts that are not being.
and I agree with you. If the receipts don't come out, I mean, yeah, that's a lie. I'm agreeing with you.
So I don't know
And
how
shit-
long we should go on with this. People are probably bored as fuck with this by now, but I feel like I've made my point.
Yeah, me too.
And I appreciate you, Steve, coming up here because I know you definitely heard a lot of stuff in the back. And you know I'm not lying, so I appreciate you coming up here and telling that.
Yeah, absolutely. And anytime, Tara. You know that.
Yeah. Because you know I'm the same motherfucker all day, every day.
Yes, you are.
Loud
Yes, you
and
are.
happy as I can be. So listen, Chris, if my honey and my loud mouth and my yappiness really does annoy you, I'm definitely not your cup of tea because this is me. But anyway, y'all can stay up. We can hang out. We can let it go, or we can talk about Mark Terry. We can move on. We can talk about Dolly getting arrested at Savages, whatever you want to do.
Can we take a nap?
Oh my God, did I put them to sleep?
Do what?
Damn, we put them to sleep. All right, Chris, we're going to have to step up
me and
our
Stitches
game.
were
This
up
brother
late
ain't
last night getting an education.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump down. I appreciate you guys letting me up. I'm not
You're
rage
welcome.
quitting. I'm jumping down.
All right.
All right,
Have a
guys.
good one. Take it easy.
And hey, Chris, I'll stop with you as long as you don't go over there telling them what lies on me.
Hey, look, I was up late last night, Tara. I got an education overload. My mind almost couldn't handle it. Okay.
I know I could. You've been fucking around all day. He started the stream without playing music or telling me that we were live. Then he ended that stream. Then we did a stream that got killed, and then we had to restream.
I don't know what you're doing. So,
I have barely read this chat. I'm going to have to go back and watch the whole stream tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. I suck.
I'm gonna drop down. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Dateline, thank you so
bye,
much for
Dateline.
coming. I appreciate you. And I love you, my beautiful dog. You the bestest. Fuck the rest of it.
So, how's your new gig going there, Steve Billings? I see you have the co-host position, or as Take Back says, you're Barbie's bitch. So, which is it?
Yeah. Well, so far it's going good. I've been having a good time over there.
Yeah,
Not
Barbie's doing
not getting
good.
as
Look
much-
at Barbie's numbers from you guys streaming together last night.
Y'all's
See,
doing
me
it
and
up.
Stitches know what we're talking about.
You was all the way up.
Yeah, and I'm not getting as much heat as I thought I could possibly get by being Barbie's co-host. So that's a good thing too.
Yeah, I think you guys do good together.
No, I'm enjoy watching it.
Hey, so listen, let's go off real quick. Mike, you want to go over to the group chat? Let's grab some of MJ's African videos. Let's peep them real quick.
Let's see.
So my friend MJ is in South Africa. That's why you guys don't see him in the side chat. He's been sending some pretty fuck going to the zoo, honey. Go to South Africa on a safari. Callie's out there crying.
So you want to look at the
begging.
pictures? Is that what you're saying?
Like that one last video he put, that was really good, of the storm, the zebras was really good.
Hey, look, there's one. Do you see it?
Oh, here, hold on, I have to go.
You have to look at the
hit
stream.
this. Hold on.
Can you see that picture?
Yep, hold on. Give me a second. I wasn't ready. Are you ready for love? Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop down too and let you guys get back to your regular scheduled programming here. I'll go back to the side chat.
All right, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve, for coming up. Look at Icky going on a back ride of a lion.
Right.
It's an icky spot.
It's gonna be hard to show. Let me get. I gotta turn this off and do this.
Yeah, I should have made you record it before.
Hey, so while Mike gets it up, let's talk about Mark Terry.
Okay, what do you want to talk
You know,
about?
Mark Terry, I couldn't let you slip out in. I mean, I want the fact that Shane's laying like a slug on Mark Terry's bed. And what happened to Mrs. T? She ain't been nowhere in a hot minute since the fries got ate.
Well, I mean, there probably ain't no room for her.
And she said Mark Terry worked hard and got money because he went through and sold scrap metal. Where'd you get that scrap metal from? I'm just saying Mark's been kind of boring this week, but I think there is an ever-evolving love affair between him and Shane.
And Shane done made it all the way to the pillow top.
Right.
Surprise people on kid comments. What's Ray Ray talking about? What are you talking about, Rachella? Daylan was up on the panel, so did she miss something?
Like a real drug, you turn that scrap metal.
Oh, I think that was a fake Ray Ray. Are they cloning Rachella?
Listen, Rachel,
No,
let her whoever she wants to.
That was Rachella.
Was they hit her in? Wait a minute. You sure that's her? Unhide her if that's the case. I'm looking at the side chat now. What the fuck's going on out here, you guys? What y'all doing? Rachel, you starting trouble? What are they doing to you?
I don't know what they're doing.
Hey, so anyway, I got to get with Pirate because I'm headed out this week, but next week I'm headed out and I'm going to be going past Pirate's house. I got to get plans together to go meet her. But in the meanwhile, let's go talk about Dolly getting arrested on Savage's live stream. Tell me you saw that.
I seen the video.
Awesome.
Yes, I seen the video where he snatched the damn bullhorn from that lady.
That was an epic drama community capture.
Right.
He over there saying, I'm suing the ship. They're going down. Bitch, the only person going down is you to the county jail and possibly Molly Golightly's fupa to her ankles because I saw that camel hoof too. Molly, you gotta put a panty liner on so your whole spandex don't go up in your twat and we see just how thick your vajayjay goes. Come on, girl. Come on.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I know she's. You're right, Rachella. I know Rachella can be friends with whoever she wants to. The day I see Rachella backbiting me in a side chat or a private conversation, I'll have a problem with Rachella. Rachella, Barbie girl, they can all do what they want to do. I don't control Mike. I don't control Spooky. Spooky was over in drama rehabs, hanging out and kicking it. But he wasn't stabbing me in the back.
Exactly.
In fact, he had my back. So he can do what he wants to.
I've always been friends with Ray Ray. I don't.
Yeah, Ray can do what she wants.
She ain't done nothing to me.
And she might support Mike, and I might not appreciate listening to Mike bully Bogart. And I heard all that, and that was kind of fucked up. But I support people that have done real life shit. So the minute I'm ready to kick my friends that do that kind of shit to the curb, I'll ask you to do the same. But until that, I'll let you do you, and I'm going to continue to do me. We all have friends that do real life shit. I only can hold Rachella accountable for what Rachella does.
Exactly.
Just like you can only hold G accountable for what G does, Kimberly, not for what Rachella does to you. Hold G accountable for it, you dumb bitch.
Well, I don't understand what her.
Take silence dick out of
I just don't understand what she's trying.
Take silence dick out of his hand.
To what?
Again. What?
I just don't understand what Kimberly's
What?
Kimberly's motive is for doing doing like she's doing. I don't understand it. What she's trying to do.
I truly believe that I'm right, regardless of what Chris said. I believe that Abe said stuff that hurt people's feelings, and Chris and Silent, living in the same house together, talked about it, and then Silent's like, no, they're like, oh, Kimberly said she did X, Y, and Z, and so they decided, well, we'll just, if they want to call us scammers, but they don't want to call Lisa a scammer, let's call them out for not calling Lisa out. But meanwhile, they didn't put any proof on Lisa. I mean, I'm sorry, that's 100% what I think happened. I don't think it was months in the making and then, oops, all of a sudden now we're talking about it. No. Okay, so Jake said, G tried to say Bogart talked shit on me. Of course Bogart did. I had the memes on her brother up and she had every right to trash me. See, I didn't watch Jake, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, G Mango, Bogart used to be over at G's, and then they left because of the same reason why most everybody left. And then I guess G saying that Bogart's, huh?
I thought that most people left because of Mark Terry.
Now I'm talking about this before Mark Terry.
Oh, okay.
Which Mark Terry is a part of the reason why a lot of the last people that left. But I'm just saying. But anyway, so I haven't seen Bogart saying anything. I've seen Bogart say stuff in G's, but I think she's blocked, so she can't do that. So, but I know that G's been saying stuff about. I guess she's been saying stuff about him. I don't know, but that's what Jake is talking about.
And I heard Marilyn Mike go up on Jake's and act the intimidating thing. That's such a turn off, man. Don't you dare talk. Oh, you got something to say? I'm gonna dock you and call your family. You better sit down. That's it. To me, if you got to start intimidating someone to be quiet, it must mean they're about to tell some real truth on you. I mean, let her talk.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know the story. I'm not in the business, but I did hear the bullying when she started talking, and that makes me think you're guilty of something. I mean, I could be wrong. What do I know? I'm just a dumb and dumb bitch. Listen, and I don't know they're drunk. To bring it up, let y'all have a conversation about it. Bogart said Mikey called her parents, says Ray. It wasn't about that, Dateline. She told us she was leaving YouTube and then came back talking ish. Well, a lot of people say they're leaving YouTube and they don't. They say they're leaving YouTube in the heat of the moment of feeling some kind of way, but then they lay in their bed and be like, actually, I don't think I'm going to let you bully me that way. I'm going to come back and tell my truth. Is that what happened?
So, Dateline's saying that he Googled her husband and son and used that as a threat.
There you go. See, that's fucking whack. Bully tactics. Why are you trying to shut her down? Why are you trying to be quiet? If there's more to come out, why are we waiting? If she's lying on you guys and
then you can prove
telling falsities, then why can't we have everything now? Bring it out. Let's see it. Where's she the liar? Let's see it. Like, call me a liar, and I'm coming straight to my community tab and my fucking live stream to tell you where I'm not a liar. I mean, you see what I'm saying, right, Mike?
Right.
All right, Mike. Well, we've done 3 streams, and 3 hours, and I mean,
Are you over it?
I don't know what. I mean, I did just. I mean, we can talk about more people if you want to. I mean,
I really don't have
just up
nobody
to you.
else to talk about. Not this week.
I did, but I know we ate most of the time up with Chris and all that stuff because I got triggered. But
You didn't get triggered,
Marilyn Mike
did you?
passes around and you blame it and then you blame them. Is that the real Lisa? Can I ask a question without being killed? That probably really is Lisa. Before she asks the question, I need to verify it now.
Hold on.
If that's Lisa, she can ask a question. If it's not, then block the clone.
No, that's Lisa.
Okay, then ask away, Lisa. And I wouldn't kill you anyway, Lisa, because I actually love you, even though we ain't going to be friends no more because you lied to me, but ask away. She's typing, I'm sure. Listen, while she types it up. Oh, listen, let's talk about next week. I don't know if I can do the show next week, Mike.
Okay. Well, you ain't
My
got.
my daughter was here this week, as you know. She was here all week, which is why I was busy. But this week she's in Disney back on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll have to take her to Atlanta. And our normal streaming time, I'll be driving back from Atlanta.
Okay, well that's fine. We don't have to do it. I mean,
I don't know. It'll be. We could postpone the stream till 4:30 or cancel it. We can talk about it in the back. But if we stream next week, it'll be after 3. So
4:30 is fine.
yeah, when I get home. Lisa's still asking a question, I guess. 72 hours later.
1 year later.
I mean, Lisa can ask me if I checked the PayPal, and yes, I did. And Lisa Kimberly's a liar, so. Well, actually, I didn't check the PayPal. I checked shots to Lisa because each time Kimberly would send money, I would screen cap it and send it to Lisa. I never took a single dime for myself out of Lisa's PayPal. Not once. I didn't get a penny. I didn't get a minus penny. Lisa got every dime you guys ever gave. Is she trying to come up on the panel? I don't know if I want that.
I don't see her back here.
I mean, if she does come up on the panel, let it happen. But
Just don't get all triggered.
no, I won't. Well,
Right.
like I'm trying to sit up here and tell lies on myself. Man, I'm not going to try to.
You're like, I'm not going to.
I'm not going to get triggered. 2 minutes later.
Yep. The only reason Kim said she sent it Western Union was because Tara can see her PayPal and confirm or deny it.
Yeah, but Lisa never hid anything that other people gave her in large amounts. So why would she want to hide it from Kimberly? She was always like, Tara, oh my God, thank God. I'm going to get evicted. My water is going to get shut off, but such and such is going to help me. Why would she say that about all the people that were willing to help her, but want to hide what Kimberly was doing? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And I mean, it could have happened, but if it did happen, I would have thought that they could have came up with the proof. 72 hours later, we're waiting. Lisa just trolled y'all while you wait and she's taking a nap.
Right.
I think so, Doug Stewart. I think you might be on to something. Well, she better hurry up because I'm about to end the stream and go make chili dogs for my family and French fries. That's what's for dinner.
Chili dogs. Are they yummy?
Yeah. Sammy said, just for the record, Lisa never asked me for any money. People would give Lisa money and I would screen cap it and say, who is this? And she wouldn't even know who the fuck it was.
Well, hello, Misfit Jenny. How are you?
What's up, Jenny? How's it going, horny boy? And everybody knows that her and I are not friends right now. But listen, something I saw over at Mark Terry's that
right
said
now. What does that mean?
said, the truth and your feelings do not have the same place. It was something like that, right? Like I could say, oh, I hate Lisa, so let's all drag her and talk about what she did when I know those things are not true. I don't have to be her friend to keep it real.
Right.
And Kimberly barely gave her any fucking money on that PayPal. So she's a liar. But on that note, Mike, do you want to go back and talk about Mark Terry? Do you want to go talk about folks, or do you want to call it a night? It's almost 6:00. I got to go make some dinner.
Yeah, and that's probably what I'm going to do is go eat some dinner. So, yeah, we've been on here fine. We've been fine.
We've had 3 streams in one night.
Yes, I know. What are you doing?
We're balling. All right, listen. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to go back tomorrow and watch all 3 stream side chats.
Oh, Lord.
Because I barely watched any of your comments tonight, but I always catch them up the next day. But
right.
Thank you guys for coming in. I want everybody to have a beautiful week. And I hope you come back next week. And keep showing out so we can keep showing up.
Oh, you got a little tagline there, huh?
That's the new motto. Okay, Ray, I got you, boo-boo. And I hope you're feeling better, Stitches. I agree.
Oh, yeah, feeling wonderful. So are we,
We're done. Hey, Jake, thanks for coming up. Steve, thanks for coming up. Chris, thank you for coming up. And Dateline and Leo. Definitely Dateline and Leo. Thank you for coming up.
Okay. We gotta play our little song. All right, everybody. All right, everybody have a good one. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Good night and bye.
Bye.